Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be if Cardi B does black magic, if she's affiliated with black magic in any way. Before I start asking questions about that, let me just pick up energies and see what's up. Alright. These are really good energies though. I'm not even finna lie. I see that things are going comfortable as far as her love life. She's definitely at peace as far as like her love life at this moment in time is what I'm seeing. She also has empowered herself. I'm seeing that she's more confident. She's definitely more confident in her abilities as far as like her abilities to perform in life. I'm not even saying like the whole celebrity thing. I'm just saying like the mundane things. You know how like sometimes we just feel confident just being in our own skin? I'm seeing her be confident. Not just that, she is very strategic at this moment in time. There's also some justice happening. I'm definitely seeing some justice. Not just that, I'm seeing clearing away of weight. She had a lot of weight on her and she's clearing it away. Or rather, I should say, karma is clearing it away. Not just that, she's in the moment of bliss. So, I mean, these are really good energies. Let's look further. What else can I see about these situations? That's why I wanted to see, like, what's going on with her before I start asking questions about the whole black magic, just to see, like... So let's get the love energy first. What can we see about this love situation? The Chariot movement. She's enjoying herself. She is definitely enjoying herself. And this is deep, right? Because this is showing me that she's having a comfortable love situation with Offset at this moment in time. Not just that, I'm seeing some third-party situations. It's like she's really enjoying herself. She's not letting anything hold her back. Not just that, she's seeing things like clearly. You know what I mean? Because the logic of the Queen of Swords is kind of just like, it's different when you're operating off of logic, especially the Queen of Swords logic. It isn't kind of like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups will kind of be like stuck to normal conventions. The sort of like Queen of Swords doesn't operate that way. That's why she's almost like a lone wolf as well. Because it's like, also, the fact that it's a white wolf, it represents being true to yourself. She's being true to herself, true to her natures. So it's kind of just like, what I'm seeing is that things is just comfortable right now for her. I'm definitely seeing things be comfortable in her love life. You know, not just that she has movement, not just that she's enjoying her own third-party situations. So things are really comfortable. Let's look deeper with this Queen of Swords. Does it show me that she's actually being logical? Yeah, she wants to enjoy life more. Usually I don't take the cards, but I notice that people want me to take out cards. Like, even if it, like, read the cards, even if a lot comes out. So it's kind of just like, okay, cool. But what I'm seeing is, again, energies of bliss. Definitely energies of bliss with this Nine of Cups. She is definitely enjoying herself. She's not letting shit bother her. She's kind of just like, okay, I'm going to enjoy my riches. This is actually some really good energy. I'm surprised. Not just that, she's heavily in demand. People are definitely trying to work with her. Not just that, I mean, the Magician is here. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm still gonna ask the question, but I am seeing some spellwork here. I'm definitely seeing some spellwork. Not just that, it's kind of just like she's happy because she has people believing particular things about her. She feels like, yo, people believe I'm not into spellwork, you know. It's really deep. Let me go on to the next card. That's interesting. Ah, damn, with this Knight of Pentacles, this is some deep situations, right? Especially with this particular card. Because this particular card represent you talking to entities, spirits, whatever you want to call it, from the underworld. It has to do with wealth. You know, it has to do with money. So for her, I mean, she is in a spellwork. I'm going to just call it as it is. It's crazy that this particular card came out, especially after this one, because I was getting strong energies of spellwork, because usually the Magician doesn't always mean spellwork, obviously. But the vibe that I'm getting It's kind of just like, And then I was telling you that she's really in demand at this moment. You know, it had to do with work, obviously. And it's funny that she's conversing with the dead. She's conversing with the underworld to receive money. Fascinating business. This Queen of Pentacles, do you guys not see how the energies are being confirmed? You know what I mean? This is a very highly spiritual lady. She is very spiritual. And I know spiritual doesn't necessarily mean witchcraft, but dudes, I'm seeing fucking witchcraft. Interesting. So, I mean, let's see what's going on. What else is going on? Because it's showing me that sort of her way is being cleared at this moment in time. So karma is in her favor. This justice. Let's see. What can we see about this justice? Taking notes. There's a lot of shit that went on, right? These notes. And she's not clear from it as well. You guys know what I say. When a card come out sideways, it speaks of things not being legit, right? Now, it's deep. Because she is a genuine victim as well. I'm going to be real. I don't fuck with her, but I'm not biased in my readings. You know, if the energy is showing me someone's completely shit, then I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to act like I don't see it. Because some people, like the Camila Cabello readings that I do, like every reading I've done for her, like, it always shows she's shit. And I didn't even know anything to do with, like, the whole Normani situation or any of those allegations. That's why I never bring it up. And I still really don't know. I only know, like, little things because people say things in the comment. But to be honest, the comment section. But to be honest, I really don't, like, even care to, like, look anything up regarding Camila Cabello. But it's funny that the readings always shows that she's shit, right? And so it's kind of just, like, I can't, like, be like, okay, I'm gonna pretend like I don't see it to be neutral, to try to, like, appease people. Fuck that shit. If these cards show me that someone's shit, you know what I mean? But what I'm seeing in this situation is that karma has sort of, like, taken notes of this situation. Yeah, bad things are being cleared. There's a way being made for her. We know that life isn't black and white. You know, life is colorful. Multiple things happen. Right? It's kind of just like, at this moment in time, she's riding on high. I'm seeing a very comfortable situation for her. She's in a very comfortable situation. But she has to watch out as well, right? Because this note, what it represents is taking notes. And the fact that it came out sideways is that she's not in the clear as well. So yeah, people might have been sort of saying things about her. You know, people say a lot of things about Cardi B. A lot of people don't like her. A lot of people say false things about her. Like, you know, sometimes they might be true, sometimes they're not true, but she does receive a lot of hate. And when you receive a lot of hate like that, I mean, you know, karma is watching, you know, and it clears ways and it makes ways for you. That's why it's a lot of sort of like blessings with her energy at this moment in time. Let's get this last card, this bliss. Let's see what's going on with this bliss. All right. The Sun, but it came out sideways. All these cards came out sideways. The Sun, she's definitely dealing with blessings. It's not going to last so long, though. You know, the Sun is always a good card. It's really good, especially when you, like, link it up with the Nine of Cups. It's, like, it's really good, right? But the fact that the card came out sideways is that these blessings aren't going to last for long. You know, I don't know what's going on in her life. Money doesn't mean blessings, you know? So it's like blessings could be a peace of mind. I'm seeing that she has a peace of mind. She's confident at this moment in time. Not just that, she does have a lot of opportunities. But the sun will set on this situation. I'm definitely seeing that. That is not going to be lasting for long. Not just that, she's going to be having issues with her love life. This is energies of despair. The Ace of Cups is good when it's upright, right? But when it's sideways, it speaks of conflict. She's going to be having conflict in her situation. Right now, it's kind of just like shit's going on in her marriage. And my next question is going to be, does Offset know that, like, she's out here doing her own thing as well? But what I'm seeing is what's going to be coming up in the future is love issues, love problems. That's what I'm seeing. But at this moment, there is bliss in her situation, but it's not going to last long. So then, let me ask and see about this Offset situation, because I'm curious, right? Because sometimes these cards, they lead you to different situations you weren't planning to look into. So let me see. Does Offset know that Cardi B is out being intimate with other dudes. Like, do they have an arrangement? What can I see? All right. It's interesting because the vibe that I'm getting is that they're working together. It's a deep situation, right? It's a very deep situation because I'm getting a vibe of not being direct. This is, and I know that the cards can't necessarily show this, but that's why I kind of like held back for a second, because the energies that I got is she's being indirect about what she does. She's definitely being indirect. It's kind of just like they don't want to talk about it. That's what I'm seeing. It's kind of just like he knows that things are off, that things are wrong, but it's not an arrangement. It's not like Will Smith and his wife. It's nothing like that. It's kind of just like an energy of manipulation as well with this Queen of Cups. And again, it's kind of just like not trying to see things for what they truly are. So it's kind of just like he knows that things are off, things are wrong, but he's suppressing himself. He's suppressing his energies. That's what I'm seeing. Not just that, he's really concerned with work. He's really caught with work at this moment in time. It's kind of just like, for him, he's trying to accomplish things. He's trying to get things done. Not just that, there's an energy of acceptance. It's like, yeah, they don't talk about it. Yeah, he knows things are off, but it's like he lies to himself is what I'm seeing. Not just that, he just wants to get along. He just wants to get along. Not just that, he wants, like, I'm seeing collaborations. He's more concerned with collaborations. He wants to collaborate with her. He wants to collaborate with other people. Because I know that the Three of Cups represents, like, celebrations and shit. But if you look at the imagery, it speaks of things being off. There's things being off. There's energies of, like, being uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable, but it's like he doesn't talk about it. So what I'm seeing is, it's like, he knows, but nothing is like set in stone with this situation. They don't have a like direct agreement, but he knows that something's up. He definitely knows that something's up, but it's just like he doesn't want to see it. So very deep energies. Now then, let me see. Let me ask directly. Is Cardi B, and I'm going to ask, like, did she do anything with Nicki Minaj? Is Cardi B affiliated with any forms of spellwork? Let's see. Like voodoo, whatever you want to call it, that can harm people. All right, this card fell face down. And it's upside down too, so it's in reverse. So let's see what's going on. Oh, hell yeah. She is definitely associated with some shit. Oh, and she's shady. She's slimy as well with this. This actually looks like a fox. I know it talks about it being a cat, but this is interesting, right? That it looks like a fox, but it's supposed to be a cat. So what this shows me is that she's a shapeshifter, right? It's kind of just like, don't believe what you see with this situation. So it's kind of like, yeah, she's all like, oh, I don't believe in this and I don't do that and all of that. And if you guys are intuitive, you guys should already know what's up. Like, I wasn't going to get into it, but I feel like I should get into it. I kind of refer to the Most High sometimes as like he and stuff like that. But one thing I will never do is call the Most High a man. So even though I might call the Most High like he and stuff like that, like when I'm talking to people and I'm like, oh yeah, the Most High is going to do this. He's going to do this for me. That's as far as I'm going to go. But I'm never going to actually directly call him a man. So it's kind of just like, there's something going on with that for sure. Because, you know, you wouldn't be calling the Most High no goddamn man. Like, that's one thing he's not. He's not a man. And the next thing is that she was saying something like, yo, you can't ask the Most High to destroy or punish your enemies and shit like that because they're his children. I'm going to be real. That's bullshit as well. People need to know their spiritual rights. I feel like it's kind of like the church and what the church did, where it's like they spend time on certain verses and certain books and situations in the Bible, and they don't really tell people their full spiritual rights. People don't be knowing what the fuck's going on. And it's kind of just like, if you know anything about the whole situation, that you actually do have the right to ask the Most High to destroy your enemies. It's actually righteous to do so, especially when your enemies are shit and shady and out to hurt you and kill you. You know, I mean, it's complicated because I know people are set on sort of just like praying for their enemies and all that, but things have to be put in their proper context. But there's definitely illusions going here. Not just that, with this lobster, the lobster, and don't pay attention to like the loving parts and all that. Sometimes like the creators of these decks really want to be positive. I was actually speaking to a client about this the other day. I was kind of just like, you know, like, or I actually mentioned it, I should say, to a client. I was just like, don't pay attention to the whole like positivity sometimes with these decks, because like for me, I go off of the imagery. Like I really love this deck because it gives me so much like deep messages. Like I even had a situation where someone was lying about like some weird shit, and some dude was just like, damn, is this really happening? Is this really going on? Come to find out, the person was a liar, and I actually used this deck to see it. So it's actually interesting. This deck gives some real good insight, but it's kind of just like sometimes the creators want to be really positive, and they kind of fuck up the whole process, or at least the vibe that way, you know? But what I'm seeing here is definite spell work. I'm seeing some deep shit. The lobster is associated with Scorpio. It's associated as well with 8. 8 in Scorpio represents the underworld. You know what I mean? So it's some magical shit going on. Not just that, the lobster is also associated with the moon card, which also represents illusions. Not just that, the moon card also represents intuition. It also represents spellwork as well. So I'm definitely seeing spellwork here. Not just that, she thinks people are fucking stupid. She definitely thinks people are fucking stupid. You know how when people say things like when pigs fly sort of thing, like it's kind of just like alluding to a situation just being outrageously dumb, kind of just like it's not believable. For her, she feels like people are stupid enough to believe the dumb shit that she's not involved in shit. The energies are really harsh. What came to me is, it was just like, yo, this bitch is involved in some fucking shady ass type of spell work at that too. So she's caught up in her shit. Not just that, it is part of her culture. It is what it is. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's certain cultures that are associated with certain principalities, spirits, spiritual beliefs. It's part of her culture. It's part of her whole situation. Like, come on. Now let's see what this card is, because I'm curious, because this card is the only card in reverse. So let's see. Damn, this is deep. She's not a loyal person. She is not a loyal person, and this goes back to the whole situation with Offset as far as her third-party situations. She's not a loyal person, so don't believe her when she says particular things. And this is relating to spellwork, so I'm gonna be real. Like, you know, I don't like saying things that's kind of just like too heavy, but I gotta call it as it is. She's not loyal to the Most High. It is what it is. She's not loyal to the Most High. To be honest, she's loyal to wherever the money's at, wherever the opportunity's at. Like, she's loyal to whatever is good for her. She's not tripping off of the Most High. She's not tripping off of kind of just like, oh, I can't do this because this is bad. That's bullshit. She doesn't believe in that. That's what's being shown to me. She does not believe in it. So yeah, she's actually involved in some spell work, and it's some shady spell work at that. Now I'm going to ask, did she do anything to Nicki Minaj? So let's see, how am I going to ask this, because this is interesting. Did Cardi B direct any spell work towards Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj, what can I see regarding this situation? Oh, fuck yeah, she did. Oh, hell yeah, she did. She's actually shady as hell. Not just that. Damn, this is really deep, guys. This is really deep. She's behind some serious shit. The Emperor, it has to do with complex things, right? Complex. You know, like when things are kind of like complex and just like really deep, right? Because the Emperor is about structure. Structure also has to do with sort of just like industry, right? Like big structures, small structure. You know, that's what actually the Emperor represents. The Emperor represents kind of just like being affiliated with people as well, being connected with people, power in whatever industry, you know, someone might be in. So I'm definitely seeing that she's involved in some deep shit with this Emperor. There's some structure to this situation. You know, the whole Nicki Minaj hate train, she's definitely associated with it. She's definitely a part of it. And she actually enjoys it, is what I'm picking up intuitively. Not just that. Remember, the question was, did she direct any negative, like, fucked up spell work towards Nicki Minaj? And look at this shit. The Three of Swords. And this imagery is a very... It's an actually very spiritual Three of Swords, actually. So there's some heavy spirit work going on. Spell work, whatever you want to call it. I'm seeing some heavy spell work, guys, of sorrow, of pain. Not just that, she's really shady. Don't get it twisted. What was I telling you? That she's a shapeshifter, right? If you know anything about Odysseus from the whole Troy, like definitely like the Troy movie as well, how they like credit that horse as a peace offering. Like, look, guys, we're not shady. It's nothing going on with us. But really what was happening with that peace offering is that peace offering had tons of death. Now, I'm going to be real, right? She's killing people's spirit. Oh, let me just say this. This is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I have to say that because of YouTube. And let me just say that I don't mean that she's killing people in a physical sense. She's killing people in a spiritual sense. That's what I was trying to say, but I caught myself because I'm just like, oh, damn, I got to watch what I say because this is YouTube. But what I'm seeing is kind of just like, on a spiritual like sense, in a spiritual way, she's killing people, right? Because it's like people are believing this shit where it's kind of just like, okay, just pray for your enemies. They don't even know the context of what's going on. They hear like broken verses and then they just accept it at face value. They don't know that, to be honest, if your enemies is trying to kill you, you know, it's kind of just like, you know, it's righteous to wish the same thing back on them. It's kind of just like you have people here being foolish, and I see it all the time. I see it all the time. You have people being shady as fuck. You have people, you know, I'm not going to like bring up like my clients or anything like that. I don't do that type of shit. I'm very like professional, but it's kind of just like I've seen things where it's kind of just like people be going through it. And the reason why they go through it is because they're not alert. They're not alert because they believe broken verses. They don't know the full context. It's kind of just like if someone is robbing you, if someone is cheating on you, if someone is kind of like almost killing you on a social level, you gotta get the fuck away. Not just that, it's okay to be like, you know, to be like feeling a type of way. People almost make themselves become numb because they're trying to be a sage. They're trying to be perfect and pure when it's no such thing in this world. Things need a balance in this world. And people, they really put themselves in harm's way, being hopeful and not seeing things for what it is. And I see it all the time. And it's like, this is what Cardi B is putting out. She's putting it out for her own benefit. You know what I mean? Because obviously she wants to be perceived as another way. Not just that, there's some negative, evil, spiritual implications with this situation. Because the King of Swords know exactly what the fuck he's doing. You know what I mean? The King of Swords knows what he's doing. It's no mistake. Like the King of Swords checked everything off the list. So this Cardi, she knows what she's doing. She knows that this isn't good advice to be given to people. She knows that it'll destroy people. She knows that it'll put people in kind of just like a dumb sense of being because they don't know that they need to protect themselves and that in this world there's duality. So she knows what's going on. Not just that, she is very shady. Not just that, this is directed at Nicki Minaj and her family. I'm definitely seeing spellwork being done as far as Nicki Minaj and her family, trying to direct some fucked up shit towards Nicki Minaj and her family. She wants to bring Nicki Minaj down because the Ten of Pentacles represents the family. You know what I mean? It also represents the home, not just the Four of Wands. So what I'm seeing is that this Cardi B, she's shady. She's directing some fucked up shit towards Nicki. Not just that, she's trying to be like she's pure, she's innocent, that like she's like she's harmless, but really she's shady as fuck is what I'm seeing, guys. Not just that, she's associated with other shady ass people in the industry trying to bring Nicki Minaj down. So I mean, the energies speak for itself. I'm curious, like I really want to know, like how do you people feel about this shit? Because this is deep as hell. If you made it this far, definitely press the thumbs up. Also, I'm open for readings. Take care.